Alright people, it's time to address the elephant in the room. And by elephant, I mean incredibly violent tiger-human hybrid. Of course, I'm talking about Lord Ras, everyone's favorite Lego tiger-human brutalizer. Before we get into this video, please subscribe. Remember, I must beat my sister in the bet and the month is ending fast. Please subscribe, my ego depends on it. And while you're down there, drop a like and maybe ring the notification bell. It helps out a lot. Thanks, and on with the video. So, Lord Ras is a very interesting character. Not only is he a tiger-human hybrid, he is the only mammal-human hybrid outside of the rats from Prime Empire, but even they came from a video game, so technically Lord Ras is the only legitimate mammal-human hybrid. I say mammal-human hybrid and not animal-human hybrid because the serpentine exist. Even more confusing though is the fact that unlike the serpentine or the rats, which are both found in big groups, Lord Ras seems to be the only hybrid of his kind found so far in Dragon's Rising. Not only that, but Lord Ras is the only underling of Empress Beatrix that seems to not always see eye to eye with her. This has led to me creating 3 theories about how Lord Ras has just kind of spawned into the world of Ninjago. So without further ado, allow me to present 3 theories about where Lord Ras originates from. The first theory is fairly simple. We're shown throughout Dragon's Rising that Imperium has some serious technology. I mean, they have hard light, which is seemingly invincible. They have cages that can hold dragons. Like, come on, I know this is a big, evil science team, but I have to give credit where credit is due. Imperium tech is amazing. So it wouldn't be a very big leap to say that maybe Imperium has the power to fuse living organisms. I think you can see where I'm going here. One of my theories for where Lord Ras came from is that he was created by Imperium. I mean, the facts are there. Imperium is all about controlling people by violence, and look at Lord Ras. He's a force of nature who might be able to go toe-to-toe with some of the ninja. And as I explained before, mammal-human hybrids aren't exactly common in Imperium, so this theory would explain how a person like Lord Ras got into Imperium, and how he rose to such a high position in the Imperium military. Again, there are holes in this theory, like why we don't see more of this hybrid-creating technology in the Imperium labs, and why Beatrix called him an outlander, so don't take this as the absolute answer. The second theory delves more into the history of Ninjago. So this theory is that Lord Ras is the last of an otherwise extinct civilization. This is the one that I'm most shaky about because there isn't as much evidence supporting this one compared to the other two. So this theory would explain why there aren't other people like Lord Ras and why we don't see any of the hybrid technology in Imperium. But in the entire history of Ninjago, we haven't heard anything like Ras whatsoever besides the Serpentine, which are completely different. And again, this wouldn't explain why Beatrix called Ras an outlander. So yes, it is a pretty big leap, but I wouldn't put this past the show that includes whatever this is. The final theory I have is the one I believe the most in, and that theory is that Lord Ras is from Chima. Okay, I don't think this is too much of a surprise because there are obvious similarities with Ras and the Chima characters. Firstly, and obviously, human and animal hybrids. Ras is a hybrid and every relevant character in Chima is a hybrid as well. This would also explain why Beatrix calls him an outlander, as he isn't from Imperium. This would also explain why we don't see the hybrid tech in Imperium. It just doesn't exist. And we know for a fact that Chima is part of the Ninjago multiverse, or multi-realm, I guess, as in Season 6, when Lloyd and Moro are fighting through realms, they teleport through Chima, so Chima is definitely somewhere in the new merged Ninjago. This wouldn't explain why he is alone in Imperium and not with a tribe though. Maybe he was exiled, or rather, he was handpicked by Beatrix because of his strength, and he left his tribe to claim Imperium. This would also explain why Chima hasn't sued Ninjago yet, because Lord Ras being from Chima would lead to what I think would be one of the coolest crossovers between Ninjago and Chima. Again, this is just a theory, so don't take it too seriously. So those are my 3 theories on where Lord Ras came from. I'm not sure if any of them are correct, but again, I think it would be really cool to see a Chima Ninjago crossover sometime in the future. Remember to subscribe, drop a like, and ring the notification bell. Leave a comment on what you thought of the video, and if you have theories of your own, I would love to hear them. Until next time.